Breaking news. EALA hits career high. Ranking ahead of Guangzhou. The Manila. Sunrise bathed the skyline in hues of gold. And coral. The city buzzed with its usual weekday rhythm. The hum of jeepnesses. The chatter of vendors. The laughter of school children. But inside one quiet. Condominium in Bonifacio, global city. History had just been made. A phone. Notification lit up Alex's bedside. Table. Chart increasing WTA official. Rankings update. Alexandria climbs to world number 28. She blinked twice, then smiled, the kind of quiet, humble smile that belied years of sacrifice. 28, she whispered, her voice trembling slightly. We did it. The moment was personal, but its echo was national. Within minutes, Filipino media outlets blared the headlines. Breaking, Alex hits career-high world number 28, ahead of Guangzhou Open. Social media exploded. Fans flooded Twitter, now X, with messages of pride and joy. From Manila to the world, Alex EALA is unstoppable. The Philippines finally has a top 30 WTA player. Guangzhou, get ready for storm. In a world that often underestimated her, Alex had done what no Filipino woman had ever done before. And she wasn't done yet. The mountain she climbed, tennis is an easy path for anyone, but for a player from a tropical nation without a deep tennis infrastructure, it's nearly impossible. When Alex first picked up a racket at age 4, the Philippines had Luna offer by way of world-class facilities. Her training began on cracked courts in Manila under the humid sun and swaying palm trees. Her parents, Mike and Reza, believed in her dream. They sacrificed comfort for opportunity, sending her to train abroad at just 12. That decision led her to the Rafael Nadal Academy in Mallorca, the same place that forged champions through discipline and grit. There, surrounded by Spain's sunso clay and relentless drills, Alex learned not just how to play, but how to fight. Rafael Nadal himself once said to her, after training session, the talent is there, but what matters more is your heart. And you have that years later. Those words would echo in every swing of her racket, every drop of sweat, every late-night gym session. From junior titles to her breakthrough at the 2023 U.S. Open, where she reached the 4th round. Her trajectory wasn't meteoric. It was methodical. Every season, she climbed a few steps higher. And now, standing at world number 28, she had reached a new peak. But in Alex's mind, this was only base camp. The summit, a Grand Slam title still awaited. The news that shook Asia as dawn turned to daylight. The ripple effect of EALA's rankings shook the tennis community. Across Asia, from Tokyo to Bangkok, young players scrolled to the rankings in awe. Sports analysts in Beijing compared her rise to Vedalina Na, Asia's first Grand Slam singles champion. Others said she represented a new era, one not built on flash but on humility, intelligence, and relentless willpower. At a press conference in Manila, a reporter asked, Alex, how does it feel to be Asia's next hope before Guangzhou? Ella smiled, adjusting her navy blue cap. It feels surreal, she said softly, but also grounding, because every number, every ranking comes with responsibility. It's not just about being top 30. It's about what you do with it. Behind her, a digital screen displayed her highlights, her blistering forehands, her signature, backhand down the line, her trademark, fist pump after every critical point, the Filipino flag flutter beside the WTA logo, a visual that once seemed impossible, now proudly real. The world takes notice. Within hours, international media outlets began running features. ESPN, Alex breaks new ground for Southeast Asian tennis. BBC, Sport, the Filipina star who's quietly conquering the WTA. South China Morning, Post, all eyes on EALA ahead of Guangzhou. Open, the Asia-Pacific's rising icon. Even Serena Williams' longtime coach, Patrick Mouratoglou, posted a congratulatory message. Isla's rise is no accident. She's built like a champion. Disciplined, curious, humble. The future is bright. In the locker rooms of the tour, other players began to take note. Some saw her as a friendly presence. Others saw her as a threat. But Alex, she just saw the next match. The celebration back home. The Philippines erupted in pride. Television anchors, usually busy covering politics, and basketball paused for breaking news. Segments. At the EALA Tennis Academy in Manila, young kids wearing visors and oversized shirts watched the announcement replay on a loop. Coach Ram, her first ever mentor, wiped away tears. She was always different, he said to a local reporter, while others joked. Around after training, she'd ask for one more drill. That's the Alex I know. Billboards went up overnight. Megaphone. Congratulations, Alex. Making history for the Philippines. Even the Philippine president sent out a message of congratulations, the message to the world after the match. During the in-court interview, the stadium fell silent. A few years ago, Alex said, still catching her breath, I was just a girl watching my idols on TV. Now I'm here playing them, and I just want to tell every kid watching your dream doesn't have to stay small. Work hard, stay kind, and keep believing. The applause was thunderous. Even Jabber, smiling beside her, clapped sincerely. The clip went viral overnight. 50 million views in 24 hours. Global media hailed it as one of the most inspiring sports moments of the year. The new era. Ella would eventually lose in the finals to Aina Sabalenka in a thrilling 3-set battle, but it didn't matter. The next morning, as she boarded her flight home, the updated WTA list flashed on airport screens, chart increasing. Alexandra Ella, world number 22. Her career-high ranking had been shattered, yet again, barely a week after her previous one. Back in Manila, banners stretched across the skyline. Our champion, our pride, Alex, the future is now. For millions, she had become more than a tennis player. She was a symbol of what belief, discipline, and humility could achieve. Epilogue, the woman behind the legend. Weeks later, Isla sat at a cafe in Mallorca, sipping coffee and reflecting. The noise of fame had grown louder. Sponsorships, interviews, photos. But she stayed grounded. When asked by a Spanish reporter what motivated her most, she smiled softly. Every time a kid from Manila picks up a racket because they saw me play, that's my real trophy. The reporter nodded, sensing the sincerity in her words. And what's next to you? Alex laughed, gently. Top 10, then a Grand Slam. But more than that, to make tennis a dream for every Filipino child. She stood, adjusted her jacket, and headed to practice. The sun cast a golden halo around her as she disappeared beyond the courts, a silhouette of determination, grace, and unbreakable hope. Final lines. The 2025 Guangzhou Open would forever be remembered as a tournament that confirmed what the world had begun to suspect. Alex Ella isn't a future of tennis. She's a present. And as the global tennis world watched her ascent, one thing became clear. This wasn't just a ranking. It was a revolution led by a young woman with a racket, a purpose, and a smile that refused to fade. Breaking news. The anchor said that day, Alex Ella hits a career-high ranking, and the world just got brighter. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next.